Corn flies off U.S. shelves. We'll talk about it in just a moment. Welcome back to Your World in Agriculture for May 15th, 2025. Thanks to our sponsor, Imogene Ingredients. The USDA's weekly export sales report shows strong numbers this week for corn and wheat, but weak sales for soybeans. Let's go to the charts from Arrow Advisory LLC, and we'll have comments in the description of this video as far as Arrow Advisory LLC. First off, let's start with corn. The old crop sales shown here on the left chart, 1.67 million metric tons, up 1% on the week ending May 8th, also beating the trade expectations. Now, new crop sales, which aren't on this chart, came in at 508,900 metric tons, so very strong weekly net sales, both old crop and new crop. Top right corner, the pace of total commitments for this marketing year now reaching almost 96% of the USDA's projection. The biggest buyers, bottom left corner, Mexico and Japan. Let's go to soybeans. For the net weekly sales for old crop, 282,400. That was down 25% from a week ago, also at the low end of trade expectations. New crop sales came in at 490,000. Now, the pace of total commitments reaching 97% of USDA's projection for the marketing year. Bottom left chart, China remains the biggest buyer for U.S. soybeans this year. For soybean oil, the net weekly sales this week missed trade expectations. They were down 7% from last week and totaling 13,600 metric tons. Pace of total commitments now 96% of the USDA's projection for the year. India and Colombia, the biggest buyers of U.S. soybean oil this marketing year. For soybean meal, the old crop sales this week coming in at 286,700. Those were at the high end of the trade expectations. There were just 32,000 new crop sales. Pace of total commitments, top right chart, 81% now of the USDA's projection for this marketing year. The Philippines, Mexico, and Colombia, the top three buyers, as you see on the bottom left chart, top three buyers of U.S. soybean meal this marketing year. Finally, wheat weekly net sales, old crop 58,600, and that was down 16% from a week ago. The new crop sales, which are not on this chart, 746,200 metric tons. Those sales actually beat the trade expectations. The pace of total commitments this marketing year so far, 96.2%. So reaching near the USDA's projection for the marketing year. Mexico and the Philippines, the top buyers of the U.S. wheat in this marketing year. So there you have it, the net weekly sales and also the total commitments for this marketing year for the week ending May 8th. Now, also want to remind you that the EIA weekly ethanol production numbers were out on Wednesday, and the production total 993,000 barrels per day, down 27,000 versus a week ago. It's the first time that the production went below 1 million barrels per day since September. Now the stocks at 25.4 million, up 254,000 from a week ago. Also on Thursday, NOPA will release the April soybean crush numbers. Again, I want to remind you that Arrow Advisory LLC comments will be in the description of this video, so take a look at that. Also, a reminder, cattle, hog, and poultry producers, if your livestock have scours, Imogene Ingredients sell a product called Pharmatan that stabilizes the digestive process. It can save your animal, increase immunity, and increase general health. So decrease your scours on your farm today by contacting Imogene Ingredients, 515-745-1639. Visit ImogeneIngredients.com. Be sure to subscribe and like Your World in Agriculture for more farm content. I'm Mike McGinnis.